Hello, welcome to episode 8 of Coffee Talk 2. I am ready with my coffee. Let's get into it. Okay. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avatar tops US music charts. Who's this new band? Let's see, but let's do our socials first. Are you coming in today? Come in today. I miss you. Lucas, dinner with my team. Normal schedule. Lucas's team is interesting. I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. True. Last night was wild. Ever had a night like that? All the ingredients are stocked up, huh? Do we have any new ones? And the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. How do we change the music? Can we change the background music? What do you mean skip dialogue? I mean, if I skip dialogue, what's there in this game? Hey Gala. Hey Hyde. You're here. Awesome. Why are you both staring at me? Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Why are you being grumpy, Hyde? Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my fury's giving me a hard time. Your fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but I sometimes get pre-fury symptoms. We never figured out what his fury drink is, did we? Pre-fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Does not sound fun. Small but annoying. I think I read that wrong. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. Oh. And a bit crankier as well. I know all those feelings. Is there a drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with... You're putting me on the spot again. It's you, right? Since a Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well? What's a Galahad? Maybe. But I think it would need to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine. And maybe blue. I don't even know what a Galahad is. Is there something called a Galahad? He said tea and ginger before. Now he wants it with something blue. Blue. Didn't we have all these ingredients already before? So now that we figured secondary and primary ingredients order matters, should we put milk first or ginger first? This is warm, cool, a little bit sweet and a lot bitter if you put ginger first. Let's try the other way. No. I think the end result is... yeah, it's a lot less bitter if we put ginger last. Let's try this. It has the name Gala in it, so I'm guessing it's the right item. Give it. Please tell me that works. Please. I've never once made you the right drink. Do you come up with these names on the spot, right? I know, it takes a bit of soul searching and existential crisis to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Well, I'm an alien, probably with some psychic powers. I might. Call it a sixth sense. Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. That sounds gross for some reason. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Yay! For the first time, we made him a drink that works for his fury in the two games combined. Very happy to hear that. And a sip of coffee. Hyde, what's happening? Why are you acting so moody? Moodier than usual. What's with the long looks, you two? Yeah, did you guys fight? You're giving side eyes so hard to you, Gala. Please tell me these two are a couple. Did something happen? Actually, Bright. Guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on now. I wasn't that bad. No. I was tired today. I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but when you spend entire nights looking miserable. Okay, what's happening? No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday, after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy, it sucked the color out of the room. Okay. That's very... And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me help him, right? I'm at my wit's end. Mr. Hyde? Are you gonna talk? Ugh, fine. What's going on with you? The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be, if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old. You're just 40 years old. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. What is that in human years? I don't have a human vampire calculator. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years, okay. I sound the prize, Bright. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job. Hey, no need to shout. I'm sorry if I yelled too loudly into your earphones right there. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. So you don't like your job, is that your problem? But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. Then stop doing it. You did mention something like that last time. You're trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? There don't need to be a reason for that. You're not enjoying something anymore, stop doing it. It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while. So they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. I think I'm still this way. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. The attention span of people is way less right now. I don't think what field you choose, you're only gonna get a few minutes of fame or attention or whatever. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though? With slow fashion and the like? I guess everything goes in circles. Maybe we'll go back to slow fashion again. That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. You're pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. Of course. Yeah. So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? You're a model, so that's all people are gonna think about you. Nobody's gonna try to build a bond with you. Maybe so. It would be nice. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered. That became a part of their lives in a real way. Maybe you should try acting then. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No thank you, the job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself and 14-hour shifts. Yeah, doctors are like so overworked in this country. Did you mistake me for a hardworking vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, right? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you give Hibiscus another shot, right? He asked me to make something. And I screwed it up, didn't I? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy hibiscus. Aye. Let's see what hibiscus recipes we already have. what is that? Why does it go all the way back? So we have to discover only 2 more blue recipes. Nice. No, it's not gonna show us how spicy that is, huh? Okay, let's try. Hibiscus, and you want the spice cranked. There are only 2 spices, cinnamon and ginger. Start with ginger if you want it super spicy. How about 2 gingers? Okay, let's brew and see if it has a name. Oh, it does have a name. Zobo. Is that the last thing we gave him? Why do I feel like it's the last thing we gave him? I guess let's try all combinations. This thing is bittersweet. About cinnamon and ginger. Doesn't look like it's... Okay, let's do ginger and cinnamon first. See what that makes. If not, we'll go with the Zobo. I can only trash 5 drinks in a day. This is clearly not a drink, damn it. Okay, let's go hibiscus and just cinnamon. Nope. I think it has to be Zobo. Mint. It makes it cold, not spicy. Well, this one has a name, so I'm gonna go with it. Please don't hate it. Bloodish red. Why did I get a trophy? I think I made the right rank. And here's a Zobo for you. Let's see. You do know me well, right? Thank God. So I take it this works for you. And this is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Ugh. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right that time. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. I see you have had your fun, but you still lost your bet, Hyde. You bet I couldn't make you the right drink? Okay, I don't have a crush on you any longer. When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could definitely figure out the one hibiscus dark drink he likes. So now I get to say I was right. And Hyde gets you buy my dinner at a place of my choosing. How about me? I'm the one who made the drink. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Haha. Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? They're so cute. Their friendship, or whatever that is pretty cute. Lua. Oh, hi everyone. Hey Lua. Hi Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi Miss Lua. Busy and lively, the way we like it. That's good. And a lots of drama. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. Why? What happened? I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while. But we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You might be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. Is it that long of a story? That's alright, right? Of course, this is a coffee shop. So, that's alright if you order a coffee. Of course, what would you like? I spend the whole day talking in meetings and presentations. So I have a bit of a sore throat. Don't we have a sore throat remedy? Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. Aye. Are we putting it in milk? There's definitely cough syrup or something like that in the first one, which is supposed to soothe the throat. Well, let's try it with milk first. If that doesn't work, we will try it with a tea. Since we already used a lot of our trashes, we cannot trash too much. Please let it be right. If a name comes up, I'm serving it. Nope. Damn it. Is it honey and lemon? This is the last trash chance we get. Lemony snippet? I don't think that's good for a sore throat. But it has a name. What does like tea and honey and lemon make? Ugh. I'm taking a chance here. Oh, nope. Damn it. That's definitely the wrong one. No! Let me remake it. Damn it. Don't have a choice. This is truly lovely, just what I needed. What? I thought you'd hate it. My company's trying to get a big contract. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone. Making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Well, I'm glad you liked it, even though it's not on menu. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you have probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, we have all gathered that. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple of days. And honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like, and I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if he always acted rationally. If you only get annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. Yeah, feelings aren't rational, are they? But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. Yeah, that's true. That's a problem, I'm not sure. At first I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. Making too many decisions a day could be mentally exhausting too. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that though. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to the venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. Do you not want to get married? Are you getting cold feet? I don't mean the wedding itself, I want to get married to Bay. Okay, that's good. But the way we are planning it, I don't know. Just elope. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I have also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. That's what they are doing. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. Probably that's not what you want then. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiancé that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Yeah? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. A lot of things are difficult. There's no way around it. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bay wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you're in a relationship with your friends who got married, and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Spot on, great advice. Hyde always gives great advice. Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. The way Oh my god, are you gonna get married in the coffee shop? The way you can also take the budget out of the equation. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. Simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. Oh, I still want a pretty outfit. And decent food. Yeah, wear whatever you want. It's your wedding. Just because you're celebrating like with few people doesn't mean you can't wear a fancy dress. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything. But you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. At least this time, you gave the advice nicely, Hyde. You're improving. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. I'm gonna say that. You'd make a great therapist, Hyde. Huh. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a younger designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, logged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light. And also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing, and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time, and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her darkroom. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. I did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me. You know, a me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame. Working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera, and it was the first time she really liked the portrait someone took of her. Ah, I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales, or to launch into soapy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, we are enjoying your story. No, I think it's a beautiful story. And it gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'll be doing both of us a solid. You want him to become a photographer? Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. That's what you said. It captures the light beautifully. And it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Oh well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. You are. And you love to chat people up. You'll solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pictures their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. That's the assumption with which everyone gets married. No one gets married thinking about their divorce. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career and the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick skull vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Oh, Gala is such a dad. Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Bride. See you later. Good night, you too. Here we go again, the last one sitting. Indeed, proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? No, it's not. That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. Sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. You are a romantic, come on. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Yeah, but if we always remember we're gonna die in life, it's gonna be a little bit sadder. Or scarier. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. They're still them. There's no two souls becoming one. Yeah, that's Hollywood bullshit. There's not two souls becoming one, but you can live together. I know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? You clearly don't. No, I guess I don't. It confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space, excuse me, to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never bolt. Well, in my case, I signed off my wings, but I'm still here. Singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating, and something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, right? And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. It's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different for anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I'll feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Luba and Gala won't be around to give me advice. You didn't say I won't be around. The old won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Brad? You figured out who I am. That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. You have grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? You could probably ruin a wedding. Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. We are friends! Yay! Now I think we unlocked most of his profile. We're not close friends yet. I guess Lua and us are close friends. I think we screwed too many things with Gala. We are just not even friends yet. Whoops. Are you lost? Who are you asking? Oh, Lucas. Guess where I am? Cause sure as hell I don't know. Ha ha ha. He guides up. Are you drunk, Lucas? The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will. Galaxy Minty. We already made that. Awesome. Oh, unless we serve it, I guess even if we unlock something in the menu, we won't see it in the menu. Do we? I think I'm gonna end this here. See you on the next episode. Bye.